Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know this isn't my regular introduction, but we're gonna get straight into this video. I had taken out some shrimp. I didn't know what to do with them. I knew I had some heavy whipping cream. I had some fettuccine. I had a steak just sitting over there minding its own business, and I was like, you know what? I have to make something. So I grabbed my handy dandy cast iron skillet, threw some butter in it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow. I'm just gonna make a one skillet meal. So that's exactly what I did. I seasoned my shrimp with just basic seasoning, some crushed red pepper, garlic powder. I used Creole seasoning, some other seasonings as well. And we just decided to just put these shrimp in some butter, just as you see me doing right here. And we're going to let them cook on each side for about 1.5 to 2 minutes, or till you see it get that perfect pink color. So for these, I undercooked them just a little bit, because I knew that I was going to take them out and set them to the side and have to put them back in, because I knew I was going to make something using that heavy whipping cream. I basically use everything in the refrigerator that was like leftovers. I had some leftover red bell pepper. Of course, I had onion. I didn't show on here, but I did use some fresh garlic. And I just decided to make something with these shrimp because I had taken them out and I knew that they couldn't stay out in the refrigerator too much longer. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just take these little 8 shrimp or however many shrimp there was and make something. I think it's 8, right? Maybe 8 or 9 shrimp. You get the picture though. So I put the red bell pepper and the onions in with the shrimp, and then I pulled the shrimp out. Next, I went in with my heavy whipping cream. I didn't have much heavy whipping cream, so I made do what it do. My sauce started to cook down, so I just added some milk in it instead of chicken broth, so that it wouldn't be too salty, because I knew that I had heavily seasoned the shrimp and I did not want all that goodness that was left in the skillet from the shrimp to overpower my sauce and make it salty. So I just went and seasoned my sauce with some dehydrated onions, some Creole seasoning, some black pepper, some garlic powder, not garlic pepper, garlic powder, and some crushed red pepper, because I made this dish spicy. I made it really spicy. So I used some crushed red chili flakes, and I put a good amount of black pepper in there as well. And so I just let it cook and simmer down to get it to the right thickness that I like. It actually got a little bit too thick. As I stated, I needed to add some milk to that to kind of loosen it up just a tad bit, not too much. I cut those shrimp in half just to make it more. So I cut them in half and I just began to add them back into my sauce. I guess basically what this is an Alfredo sauce. That's basically a spicy Alfredo sauce, like a Cajun spicy Alfredo sauce. It's a Cajun Alfredo sauce. You guys, I am doing a voice over and I am sitting in my car. You guys, I realized I had a few spears of frozen broccoli in the freezer. So I'm like, you know what? We're not about to waste nothing. We're going to use all of our little leftover stuff that we need to get rid of out of the refrigerator and the freezer. So that's what I did. That's why you only see like three pieces of broccoli spears sitting here. Well, 2 and then a little piece of one. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna put that in there too. We got this up to a boil. I love the color that it came out to be. And then I just had some fettuccine noodles in the box, and I boiled them over to the side, added them to the pan, gave it a nice toss a few times, and just let it cook. That's why I undercooked the shrimp, because I knew I would be adding the shrimp back at the very end, and I didn't want them to become mushy, because when you overcook shrimp, they tend to get mushy, and then once they get mushy, that's it. They're done. You can put them to bed, put them away. They are done. I've had a mushy shrimp before, and it completely turned me off. I was so disgusted. Back to our regular scheduled program. Don't this look good? The red bell peppers, the broccoli, the onions that's in there, the shrimp. You guys, if you could only, they should have smell-o-vision. They come up with everything else. How come they can't invent some type of smell-o-vision? But this is how it turned out. Super freaking delicious, you guys. This one-Skillet spicy Cajun fettuccine, shrimp fettuccine Alfredo came out really, really good, you guys. Spicy Cajun shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. Yeah, that's what it's called. Spicy shrimp fettuccine Alfredo. This was freaking good. And so we had some chicken from Popeyes, and we put this pasta with that. And you guys, it was a hit. You can't go wrong with fried chicken and pasta. You just can't. This was so freaking good, you guys. If you could only taste it. And then I had some boiled corn, right? So I'm like, you know what? Let me just roll this corn around in this sauce real quick. And then babe, he had that steak that was sitting over there minding his own business. Yeah, that was his. I'm like, you know what? Let me put the steak on there too. Hey, we're going to put all of this in the skillet. We got us the spicy shrimp Cajun Alfredo. We got us some corn and a steak. And a steak. So it's basically Cajun surf and turf fettuccine Alfredo. Cajun surf and turf, one pan fettuccine Alfredo. Bon appetit.